Howdy, my name's Steve Paytak, Realtor with Kentucky Real Estate Professionals, and welcome back to another episode of Budget Beauties. The goal of the show is to identify properties in the state of Kentucky that meet the following criteria: $250,000 and under, not sold as is, good foundation, good roof, are they close to schools, shopping, and town in general, and would I buy the property as a first-time home buyer or as an investor? So with that being said, let's hop on in to another episode of Budget Beauties. All right, cool. We're going to start off with 1765 Mason Lake Road in Berea, Kentucky. This has been listed in just the last couple of months as of July 20th, and it's still active on the market. It's a three-bed, two-bath. I looked up, this is a 1998 build, therefore it's after 1978. You're pretty good on any, there's not going to be any asbestos issues. We have, in totality, finished area total out of the lot size of 2.5 acres or 108,900 square feet. So under 2.5 acres, which is pretty solid. The total finished area for the house is going to be 1,384 livable space in the house. Let's see, what else do we have here? Identify, enjoy your cozy country home nestled in the hills of the Appalachian Mountains. This three-bed, two-bath ranch-style home offers plenty of space for a growing family. Take advantage of the two-story garage with a bonus room upstairs. Oh, nice. Not only do you have a man cave, but you could rent it out or have a guest bedroom with plenty of storage. Open floor plan, nice patio area with outdoor bar, grill, perfect home for entertaining. Enjoy peace and quiet with very little light traffic. This might be the one. And then they give you some directions here. So it's a one-story ranch house. It's going to be on a slab. It has detached garage. They said two space, correct? So, or two stories. Two-story garage with bonus rooms. So it might just be one space. Don't know how many. Looks like it's got one door, so it's gonna have probably one space. Um, Storage area or extra room opportunity above the garage. Let's see. Looks like it's a gravel driveway. It's kind of, yeah, it's a ranch style house, ranch style. It's out in the country a little bit, it seems like. We'll see in a little bit on Google Maps. Driveway, electric, forced air, metal roof. All right, so metal roof. Generally, those are pretty good. Hopefully, there's enough cushion. A lot of times, metal roofs, though they are very good to have. I mean, they're going to last a while. But on the back end of that, the thing that's seldom talked about is when it rains. When it rains on a metal roof, if there's not the right type of insulation, man, you're going to hear it. So applications, my bad, applications, appliances. You got our microwave range, refrigerator, electric water heater, back porch, patio, um, deck, storm doors, wood siding. There's a fireplace, propane living room. So propane fireplace in the living room, laminate floorings, heat pump, septic tank, mountains, rural, and trees. So, okay, so there's a septic tank. A septic tank is something that you're going to have emptied out probably every 10 to 15 years or so. So that's something to be cognizant of when you're walking into this property is getting documentation of when's the last time the septic tank was emptied out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the pictures of the house. All right, so already right here, it looks like, I mean, that's pretty solid. I like that. Let me see if I can do, can't do full screen and scroll, but let's see. So we got a gravel driveway, got some grass here. It looks like it's kind of like backed up to the edge of the wood line, probably a little bit of a backyard. Front porch, you're gonna walk up about 5 steps, 4 or 5 steps, walk across the front porch into the house. It's all all one floor. You have some of those. You can see part of the slab there. Um, Metal roof up top. The shutters look like they're that, what do they call it? Like barnwood or pallet wood type of look to it for a ranch style. It's pretty solid. And you have these designer rocks, like they're rock panels. Builders use them all the time. They're like these designer rock panels. You've probably seen them before. They're pretty nice. Let's see. Kind of looks like exterior panels all over the house. So, all right, interesting design. I mean, or at least interesting features for the house itself. Let's see. Sure. Ooh, wow. That catches you off. That's different. That's nice. So the front door has a glass glazing panel or a glazing pane right in the center of it. That's basically the front door glass, designer front door glass that allows for more light to come in and for you to kind of like peek out the front door as well. A lot of times, some houses, yeah, I'd say it's more in the suburbs. You're going to see glass panels on each side, or maybe one side to the front door for, light to come in for one, and two, you can also peek around and see who is there and if you want to answer the door or not. But yeah, there's a looks like there's a coat rack and a shoe. Looks like a coat rack and a shoe bench thing here right in the front. This is actually a nice feature. I like that. And then obviously you've got, let's see, what looks like probably LVP uh, all around on the floor. Let's see, a double front closet right here off to the side, going into the bedrooms down the hall. So that's nice. You've got this is the propane fireplace. TV mounted just above that. You've got some decorative bookshelves here. If you wanted to put books all over these, you could. Otherwise, it's nice decor. Got nice, a very, I would say, a solid contrast in the color. Part of it for light absorption here, and then light expression here. White ceiling. It's very colorful. So let's see. Got ceiling lights, probably a restroom the behind the TV station area in the living room or utility closet, one of the two. Let's see here. Yeah, they did a good job designing this. Um, yeah, overhead, kind of a chandelier type of lantern type of design there, extra glass for expression of the room. You have a island here. Not sure what kind of material that is, but yeah, you've got three cabineted, three drawered. So storage space inside the island. Definitely, like they mentioned, depending on how you want to situate your furniture, it's an open floor plan opportunity to decorate as you see fit. Lots of light in this room. Lots of light. Lots of natural light. Looks pretty good. You can see here in the kitchen, you have our kitchen counter and sink spread with all of our cabinetry around it. Range hood back here, refrigerator, coffee pot, all the good stuff. All the normal things you see in a kitchen. It's actually I like the spread. It's a very pleasant layout. So, yeah, very pleasant layout overall. Very warm and welcoming. Let's keep going through. Yeah, it looks like, so behind, so front doors here, living room. So then, yeah, this is a bathroom behind the TV station area. And I'm curious if it's, okay, so it looks like it's also a full bathroom. So there's a full bathroom right behind the TV station, the living room. I keep saying TV station, the living room area. So that's nice. This is down the hall. This is this looks like a child's room. You could lay this room out however you liked, however you see fit. Some, this looks like it's probably the master bathroom. And I'm saying that because normally you're not going to have a tub for like literally a lounging, like a bubble bath tub, um, in the community area. So, or I guess closer to the community area of the house. And this looks like it's out back. This is a bar out back on the back patio. As you can tell, this is has the it has that designer rock layout that we also saw in the front of the house, and this is either cement or these look like tiles, some kind of a thick stone tile sitting on top of the bar with designer um, cornering tile. What would you call these? The rock layout bit. Unless there's a retaining wall behind this fence with the trellises, unless there's a retaining wall behind that, it's just the way that it looks with the yard coming down to probably ground level. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it tapers off just behind the fence there. So there's probably no retaining wall necessary for that because it looks like it tapers off. Got some sitting chairs out back. Yes, this is the back of the bar. Okay. Yeah, looks pretty solid. Looks nice. All right. And with that being said, so 1765 Mason Road, Berea, Kentucky, they're asking $200,000 for this property. So if this is a property that you would like to take a look at, yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty solid. Um, would I buy so it's 3 bed, 2 bath, and a 1998 build. Let's take a look at 17, let's take a look at where is its dis what's the distance from Walmart? 1765 Walmart in Berea. All right. So 1765 from school shopping in town is about a 15-minute drive. Yeah, 15-minute drive from 1760. So from the house to Walmart is about a 15-minute drive, and so about 10 or 15 minutes from town and schools in general. Um, then So based upon 1765 Mason Lake Road in Berea, Kentucky, does it meet all of my criteria? Is it $250,000 or less? Yes, it's a 200,000. They're asking $200,000, right? It's not sold as is, right? It looks like it's got a good foundation. Slabs tend to be a pretty solid foundation. It's a 98 build, so I don't have to worry about asbestos. Is it close to school, shopping in town in general? Yes, it's about a 15-minute drive. I have about a 10-minute drive myself for shopping, schools, and town in general. Is it a good roof? The good roof, I mean, metal roofs generally, like, they will last significantly longer than shingle roofs. Significantly longer. Significantly. However, one of the caveats with the metal roof is that if it doesn't have the correct amount of insulation, the correct type of insulation, you're going to hear, when it rains, you're going to hear it. We didn't see too much about the garage or the room above the garage, so we are assuming that that's just a side benefit to be explored. Now, would I buy this property or would I invest in this property? Yes. Yeah, I would for $200,000, I would definitely be interested in this property for both living purposes and or investing purposes. It looks pretty solid. Um, I like what I see. It's nice. It's got a pretty solid layout. Um, from what I could tell, I like the backyard. And yeah, it seems, I mean, it's nice. It has, it's not, again, it's, I look pretty consistently at like good foundation, good roof for, would I, and what's the layout, right? What's the layout? Good foundation, good roof to determine most of the time if I'm going to take a look at a property. And it's like, what's the value? What am I actually getting, right? Is it something that I see myself living in, or is it something that I could, and for an investment property standpoint, could I live in it if I needed to, right? If I needed to be there, would I? Or could I, more or less? I'm going to take a look really quick at the Google Maps on this and see. Yeah, so it's pretty. Yeah, it's like right off the main road. It's got the driveway. You could fit a few cars in that driveway. Um, and it looks like it has a one-car garage with a refinished room above the garage. So it probably at one time it was a barn. That's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, there's a lot of potential for this place, either as a personal home or as an investment property. So I like it. Yes, I would buy this place. If you are interested in 1765 Mason Lake Road in Berea, Kentucky, give me a call. Let's talk. Let's take a look at doing a property walk. Let's check it out. Outstanding. Thanks for hanging out with me on another episode of Budget Beauties. If you like the property that you saw in the video, please reach out to me, call, text, or email, and let's set up a property walkthrough and see if this property is what you're looking for. And with that being said, my name's Steve Paytek, Realtor with Kentucky Real Estate Professionals. We'll see you next time on another episode of Budget Beauties.